So here we begin, guys. Denzer fighting Houthi in round 2. Houthi chose to go as England, while Denzer chose to go as Austria. Austria has those round shears, which can be used in 18th century to, take damage from the bullets. England, on the other hand, is very strong. It has those Highlanders in the 18th century, so it's very good. We will see how things will develop. We see that there are 28 more minutes of peacetime, and of course it's gonna take some time until they will meet. What I've seen so far is that there is one battle, and there is that. That battle decides the game. At least that's what happened in the previous matches. Hopefully we will see some more combat from the players, some more equality. Usually if you mess up one thing, the other guy will eat you alive. This is how it's going on. This is actually the first time we see Houthi playing, because in round 1 his opponent didn't show up. Therefore he went to round 2 without playing. Blue already started making pikemen. Pikemen are really nice, especially the pikemen from this pikeman with armor, the armored pikeman. Russia, no, Russia is not a good example. Poland, for example, does not have armored pikemen, therefore they're not so resistant to bullets. If you saw the match between a Minotaur versus a Belshell, both players played with Poland, and one of them used multi-barrel cannons, and at that point you could have seen how much damage the multi-barrel cannon can do to those Polish pikemen, which are not armored. If, for example, there would have been this kind of pikeman against the multi-barrel cannon, the situation would have been different. Of course, there are certain units which are very strong against multi-barrel cannons. If you play with Spain, for example, you have those 17th century musketeers, and those are very powerful against multi-barrel cannons. They can take up a lot of damage from the multi-barrel cannons compared with the 18th century musketeers. So those units can really make a difference between life and death when you fight against multi-barrel cannons. And as you know, to take out multi-barrel cannons, it's extremely easy if you have some cannons. If you don't have cannons and you engage without destroying the multi-barrel cannons, boy, you are in trouble. But if you have those 17th century musketeers from Spain, you might not be that much in trouble. The amount of points on each side is pretty much even. We saw in the previous match that one of the players was being led for the first half of the match, but the second half he was the one leading with points. I'm talking about here. So we see Huizi is the one leading right now. Now Denzer is the one leading. Huizi didn't make any pikemen. Very curious on that. We see a different tactic every time. Huizi teal or green. Not quite sure of the color. Let's say teal. He has 2 gold mines, 2 iron mines, and 3 iron mines and 2 coal mines. He's now making pikemen. Then he's going hard on stone production. Denzer is taking the lead with points. He's having more than Huizi, 20 points more than Huizi. We see blue taking the lead here. Let's check the production. 87,000 stone production on Huizi and 21,000 stone production on Denzer. Of course, Denzer has produced more wood than Huizi. Well, Huizi can trade for the wood. Doesn't necessarily have to produce it. 3 town halls on blue. 3 town halls on teal. He's going for a 3rd gold mine and a 3rd coal mine. Myself, I was always doesn't matter. Okay, we see a stable. The 4th town hall is coming from teal. Is very good. There are 18 more minutes from of peacetime. Players have time to spam units and peasants. So I think it's a very good move on teal to go for that town hall. Of course, now he has to go on unit production as well, because blue is leading on that part. If we check the statistics, we see that blue has 128 pikemen, while teal has half. Cannot be that way for long. It's the stone production both players are focusing. We see blue getting stable. His very first stable. Teal already built it. Blue is going for the artillery depot. Therefore, I think what I meant teal. I think Teal is gonna try to get 18th century as fast as he can. Maybe build some walls. Very nice base. We shall see. Finally, Blue is getting his 4th town hall. It's good. 4 minutes later than Teal. Teal is expanding his stone production on all the corners of his territory. Denzer is leading right now. We saw all the ups and downs. You know, teal, blue, blue, teal, blue, blue. You can see what upgrades they have made. So the stone production upgrade was made. Teal is building, is producing stone with 300% efficiency. And the stone production from Teal is great. Also, the wood production is not that far behind from Blues. Let's return to the game. So Teal is having an advantage here with the stone production and everything. Blue, on the other hand, is a bit behind. He slowly tries to get back. The economy is very important. If you have a big economy, you can get more. You can get more buildings for producing units, and therefore you can get more units. We see Blue already got the diplomatic center. Teal, on the other hand, doesn't have it. I guess I don't see it myself. Teal is sending units, I mean peasants, on all the stone deposits. Expanding really fast. Blue is still leading with points. That doesn't matter much. We see Hussars, Croats from Blue. Teal is not making any cavalry, but he's getting the diplomatic center. Interesting. At last that unit was killed. I didn't like that blue dot on the map, on the mini map. What is it gonna be? There are no guards on those storehouses. Vulnerable they are, I say. Teal is still not making cavalry from that stable. What is he thinking of? He's focusing the economy too much, way too much. Alright, he has 4 times more stone than Blue. And Teal has sold way much more resources on the market than Blue. And Teal is not that far with the pikemen. The balance is there. Finally, guys, after 21 21 minutes in the game, we see the 18th century barracks from Teal. So that's what he's going for. 2 18th century barracks. Very good. We see cannons from Blue. And houses from Blue as well. I guess he has reached his population limit, and so did Teal. At last we will see a bit more involvement from 18th century units in a match, I think. And Teal chooses to get the Highlanders. They have a lot of firepower, guys. You should know that. The problem with the Highlanders is that they deal they deal no damage in melee combat. What is Blue doing here? Is he having a food shortage? I was hearing people dying. Teal is also moving. So by now Teal has 2 stables, 2 18th century barracks, 2 17th century barracks, 1 artillery depot, and 2 churches. 2 or just 1? Okay, 3 stables now. 4 stables. Oh my god, I didn't notice those. So Teal is taking over. He's having more points than Blue now. Blue is relying on those cannons. The unit spam is real. Archers and light infantry. Blue, on the other hand, has a lot of cav crows combined with 18th century dragoons from the diplomatic center. Statistics. Well, see a big difference here between the productions of each player. Bathstone production tells me a lot of about Blue and about Teal. Two more minutes. And the battle will begin. Where is he going? I might know. I think we will witness some sort of harassment. But if Teal has the balloon, it's not gonna be that possible. Blue got some cannons. Not quite sure how helpful those are gonna be for him. Of course, he's gonna kill some units. It's important that he has those upgrades which increase the accuracy of the cannons. Those are very important. Okay, and Teal has noticed Blue, and he's gonna go after his Croats. Since this is a neutral territory, they can fight like usually, without worrying about getting killed from one hit. The Croats versus Hussars. The Hussars won. Okay, so this is the first battle Blue has lost. Both players are vulnerable to harassment attacks, guys. Both of them. Okay, on one side Blue is going with the Dragoons to attack Teal, and on the other side he's going with the pikemen to attack the Hussars, but Hussars are way too fast. Or what the hell is that? The rate of fire from Blue is not that great. He should have combined that attack with pikeman attack. Teal right now is attacking on two sides. He's doing what Blue is planning to do but failed. Blue is losing badly here. And this battle was won by Teal. And Teal is pushing harder inside the base of Blue. Teal got a third 18th century barracks. Blue didn't get any. The Croats died instantly. The Highlanders are really strong. Teal is gonna attack from the bottom, from the top right, and from the middle. No chance for those pikemen, nor for those 18th century cav. The Highlanders way too OP. And at this point, blue has lost. So it's GG, guys. Huizi produced a lot more units than Denzer, and also the stone production is on the side of Huizi. Let's check out the statistics. At this point, it was very balanced until here, when teal went to the top and blue to the bottom. So this was it. I thank you a lot for watching. Make sure to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and follow me on Twitch. Also check out the official page of the tournament, sergioheldragoon.com/tournaments. Huizi is the winner.